As a teacher, my goal for students is to help pave the way towards their individual fulfillment. I want them to become successful people who set goals, are resilient, able to create opportunities, and are confident in pursuing their passions. I want students to be respectful, critical, and analytical thinkers towards social justice, sustainability, and mass media to become valuable members in society. Like all teachers, I want to inspire students and affect change, and I believe this can be done through a philosophy of care. Caring about is a significant force in society. Care can be conveyed as a moral attitude. For me, this is an important characteristic to live by, and one individual should carry with them through life. It is in the school environment students practice and develop their ability to relate to others and discover what behaviours are acceptable outside the home. Consequently, the socialisation process within education is the heart of cultivating a caring society. School must be a place where students feel valued, supported, and comfortable to be themselves in order to learn. Regardless of students' gender, race, ethnicity, cultural background, ability level, socio-economic status, I aim to make connections with individuals and ensure they feel cared for and supported based on their needs. As an educator, caring about the personal development of learners, fostering personal growth and emotional intelligence is paramount in creating a safe and supportive environment. Nell Noddings recommends educators must show in their behaviour what it means to care. Engage people in dialogue about caring and give students practice in caring and reflection on that practice. From this immersion, it will build a caring mentality that values individuals, their interests, their personalities, backgrounds, and their efforts. Human emotion is connected to self-esteem, motivation, and reasoning abilities that affect the development of students' knowledge and understanding. By valuing, modelling, and fostering caring attitudes, students will learn that the classroom will provide them the freedom to learn and be without alienation or prejudice. I believe when school becomes a place they feel comfortable, students are able to realise the value of education and the capacity it brings to their immediate and possible futures. The purpose of education and being educated is to create better outcomes for individuals. Teachers must teach their students the possibilities education brings them. My intention is to liberate students through a transformative approach to education. As a transformative educator, I must use a post-structural lens to be conscientious about my own frames of reference, to not be culturally ignorant. For example, how does white shape my approach to teaching, my choice of curriculum, and the students I identify most with? Taylor, 2006, informs that when educators are willing to undergo some form of self-reflection, this allows the teaching practice to be shaped and foster change in others. By being reflective, I hope to reach marginalized or stereotyped learners and find relevant and interesting methods that are conducive to their learning. Transformational learning imitates a range of other learning theories that allow students to access the curriculum in real and engaging ways. Transformative learning is implemented through two phases. Firstly, instrumental learning is about controlling and manipulating the environment, with emphasis on improving prediction and performance. In effect, embracing experiential learning that supports student-centered elements such as creativity, experience, discovery, awareness, originality, and freedom. Instrumental learning allows tasks to be set that are relatable to students. These include experiences that advocate the use of real objects and exploration in real environments. These types of tasks accommodate a range of learners' needs, foster motivation and engagement. Secondly, communicative learning refers to understanding what someone means when they communicate to you. In order to implement communicative learning effectively, I must provide opportunities for all students to know each other and be heard. By encouraging students to share thoughts and ideas in the classroom, and activities and assessment encourages the power of each student's voice. When emphasizing mutual participation, honesty is welcomed. Students might name fears, voice resistance to thinking, and speak out so that we can fully celebrate the moments where everything clicks and collective learning is taking place. The education structure of schools are characterized by hierarchy, speciality, separation, objectification, and loss of relation, and are contended upon testing, labeling, sorting, and credentialing by politicians who have little to no expertise in education themselves. Inequality in education has been based on the stratification of race, social class, gender, and other differences. I must keep in mind that the school is a social system within a socio-political context, featuring education as part of a much larger social and political force. While it can be seen that schools have upheld a misogynistic structure of the dominant culture, the Australian curriculum actively states a commitment to developing education that is centred on improving the quality and equity of the system. With this intention, the Australian curriculum does not specify how the content must be taught. The curriculum allows teachers the flexibility to organise the learning and choose contexts for learning and plan learning in ways that best meet students' needs and interests. Within my classroom, I hope to bridge gaps in students' learning by inviting parents' involvement in the classroom and supporting them with resources to help their children at home. By fostering transparency between environments benefits the social capital of parents and has a strong association with student achievement, in effect stimulating the cultural capital of students through their academic achievement. GERMOB 2004 states that cultural capital can be converted to economic capital via educational credentials and provide access to positions of power and high income. As an educator, I will continuously be committed to delivering practice that are inclusive and promote diversity. Who wins or loses from my choices? Well, as a true Australian, I endeavour to give everyone a fair go and will always support the